Hi everyone. I wanted to, for Lab 00, the Getting Started Lab, I wanted to show you how to go through your packing list, which is the most important thing that you need to do in that lab, the Getting Started Lab. If you don't do anything else this semester, right now, as soon as you get your kit, in fact, if you haven't gotten your kit, order your kit right now. But as soon as you get your kit in the mail, after you open the box, it's gonna look like this. I've opened mine, obviously, but this is what the box looks like. You are going to find a packing list, and this is your packing list. I know it's backwards on to you, but anyway, you're going to take that packing list and you're going to check off every item on the packing list. This will take a little time, but if you don't do it now and it's time to do a lab and you don't have the materials that you need, then you're going to be stuck. You're going to be in a bad situation. So what you want to do is start with the very first thing on the list. And another reason I'm going through and making a video for you is because some of you may not be as familiar with some of these pieces of equipment as others. And sometimes the materials on the packing list are not as easy to find as what it sounds. So the first thing is an access code. You'll need an access code to access the digital materials, the online materials, such as microscope slides. You don't have a microscope in your eScience lab, so you have to go online and view images of slides. So you'll need an access code for that. That's going to be on the inside lid. Right here is your access code. And then you'll check that off. Then your general kit instructions booklet is not titled General Kit Instructions Booklet, but it is a little booklet and it says step-by-step guide to eScience labs. So you'll check that off, and then you have to find 2 sizes of graduated cylinders. One is going to be inside the other one. This is your 100 milliliter graduated cylinder. This is your 10 milliliter graduated cylinder. It's just inside the wrapping still. So make sure you have those. And you're going to need a total of 10 beakers. They will come with the small beakers inside the large ones. But you're going to need 4 of the 100 milliliter beakers and 6 of the large 250 milliliter beakers. Let's see, you will need glass test tubes, which I'm not going to open, but they're in bubble wrap. So you'll need to make sure you have I think it's 5 of these. A measuring spoon. Now, it was hard for me to find the measuring spoon, so I'm going to tell you it's in a bag along with a marker and scissors. I have taken the marker out of my bag, but there's a marker, there's scissors, and there are measuring spoons, like you would use in the kitchen, in a little bag. All right, and then it says disposable pipettes. Those are also in a plastic bag. Some people call these droppers, but you have 2 bags of disposable pipettes. You've got some plastic test tubes. You also have a test tube rack. It is cardboard. Do not try to like open it up or anything. Leave it exactly as it is. You'll put your test tubes down in the hole, and this bottom hole will hold the test tube in place. So this is your test tube rack for when you're doing experiments on different types of liquids. Let's see, a safety bag. Going to have your gloves, your aprons, your goggles. This is your safety bag. Ruler. Just a clear plastic ruler. Some pop-it beads. Now, I had a student who was afraid that they didn't have the materials for the mitosis and meiosis lab. The pop-it beads are the materials that you need. So it's not like there's a bag labeled mitosis lab, but you have, these are pop-it beads, and then there's another bag called 8-hole pop-it beads that you're going to use to simulate mitosis. And then a permanent marker, graph paper. The marker was in the bag with the measuring spoons and the scissors, and here's one piece of graph paper. So if you misplace it, I'm sure you can find some graph paper somewhere. After that, let's see, neutral litmus test strips, weigh boats, and sodium bicarbonate. Now, starting with this part, it says modules. So these materials should all be located in a bag together. So I got these out because I was planning to go ahead and do the next video to show you how to do the lab safety lab. But this is the bag. It says general lab safety. It has litmus paper in it. It has these are weigh boats. And it has sodium bicarbonate in it, and it has litmus paper for testing pH. So hopefully you get the idea. I will show you one other thing. There is a box like this. This has your chemicals in it. So if you're looking for a chemical, a solution of some type, then it's probably in this box. And that should do it. So hopefully this helped you in knowing how to check off your packing list. But make sure that you check off every single item. And then when you get to the end, any of the items you did not check off, highlight them and go to this website, this URL, www.esciencelabs.com/support. And it is actually at the top of your packing list. So take your packing list and go to that URL and then tell them what you're missing, and they should be able to correct that for you so that you're not late with your lab. Okay, thank you.